Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the series in where I nitpick and make fun of Joe Biden at every chance I get because I get thousands of views on every video I do that's making fun of this guy. So, welcome to the channel. First of all, before we make fun of Joe Biden, I'm gonna have to tell you to subscribe. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that's like, thumbs up, bro! But, I'm gonna have to just kindly request that you subscribe to the channel. If you don't, I will take that as a personal insult. If this video gets 100 views and I look at the analytics and it says that only 3 people subscribed, I'm going to be very upset. I might even cry myself to sleep tonight. So with that being said, subscribe to the channel, and also let's make fun of Joe Biden.
This pandemic. The pandemic is that the president has no intercourse whatsoever with the rest of the world on dealing with these things. We led, Barack Obama led in the in the pandemic that occurred when we were in office. It was kept in Africa. We organized the world. We put things together. This pandemic.
The volume is not even that high.
Pandemic.
Whoa! Hey now, Joe Biden, fucking get away from me, buddy. Anyway, sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. This is just one of those things where it's is this a heavy-hitting news story? Is this am I gonna shape your mind for the future and give you valuable information? No. But I don't know, we all need a little bit of humor every now and then. So, I don't know, Joe Biden saying the word intercourse, in my opinion, that's not even the highlight of this. That might be the funny part, but I think the highlight...
Barack Obama led.
This part, yeah?
We led,
and then he changes it to, instead of we led, Barack Obama led. Now, I know he's doing that for the whole hey guys, look, I was with Obama thing. But it just makes it, he goes from we to just Obama. It's so you did nothing? You should have said Barack Obama led, we led. Then you would have ended on a high note. It's yeah, I mentioned Barack Obama, but no, it was both of us. We were in tandem. We did this together, and we did our best. And look what we did. Look at the results. They were great, tremendous. Believe me, right? But no, he changes from we to Barack Obama, which makes it seem like he didn't do anything, which, given the stumbling, makes it seem like he can't do anything, and then goes into this part.
Barack Obama led in the in the pandemic that occurred when we were in office.
I don't know. The pandemics that occurred when Obama was in office were not as severe as this one. That being said, their response definitely better than Trump's. That's my thing here, is that the bar is so low. Trump is now okay with a 9/11 every single day. His administration put out a study that says that they are going to be having at least 3,000 deaths a day by June, and that doesn't really take into account the fact that red states are going to be opening up. We might be in a situation where in 3 months from now we're going to be hitting 2 9/11s every day, and it sucks to think of things like that, but that's just the world we're living in right now. We're in perpetual free fall as a country, and Donald Trump is such a fucking disaster, and all the Democratic Party needed to do was to prop up someone that could complete their sentences, to prop up someone who wasn't a rapist piece of garbage. That's all they needed to do. Pete Buttigieg, fuck it, I hate that guy. He's better than Joe Biden. Kamala Harris, Jesus, she makes my skin crawl. She's better than Joe Biden. That's the thing, is they picked, maybe Mike Bloomberg was the worst. When he weaseled his way in there, he then became the worst person that could have been the nominee. But until Mike Bloomberg came in, Joe Biden was always the worst possible scenario. It was always a Bernie versus Biden race. And that's why, and again, I'll say this until the cows come home, that's why they had 15 dumb fuck candidates come in. That's why you had Elizabeth Warren go here's the thing! And you had fucking Kamala Harris go that little girl was me! And then you had Pete Buttfuck go oh, how are you going to pay for it? How are you going to pay for it? I'm bald, by the way. And it's okay, well, they're just sucking up valuable airtime from, and this is the thing that they learned about the primary in 2016, is that the more Hillary Clinton, the establishment candidate, spoke, the less people liked her. The more Bernie, the non-anti-establishment, right, the anti-establishment candidate spoke, the more people liked him. So that's what they learned. That was their key takeaway, right? People always love to say, oh, let's vote Green Party to teach a Democrat to listen. Okay, what lesson did they learn? They learned people don't like establishment candidates. People do like anti-establishment candidates. So they knew that it was going to be a Biden versus Bernie race. They knew that from the get-go, right? Like, just duh, right? Of course, Bernie announced before Biden did, right? So like they probably in between that like month and a half, like from when Bernie announced to when Biden announced, they probably were coming up with ideas to figure out how to stop that. And what was their idea? Promote the idea that we can have 37 trillion different candidates on stage and just usurp the time away from Biden and Bernie. Remember when Biden did that, "Oh, excuse me, you can leave the record player on at night, make sure the kids hear words." That was like maybe like the fourth or fifth debate or something. It was like that was like the first major fuck up from Biden. And it's like if it were just a Bernie versus Biden race from the get go, like maybe even like let's just throw in 3 or 4 other candidates, not 37 candidates like we had, right? If it were just them from the get go, it would have been clear who the winner would have been, and that was the strategy. Just pollute the airwaves with all this toxic, wasted garbage. Like, ooh, Pete Buttigieg, Amy Klobuchar, oh, hey, Donald Trump, the science is on my side. I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard. Like, why was she a candidate for president? Seriously, nobody likes you, Amy Klobuchar. Seriously. And this is what we're stuck with. This bumbling buffoon, this bumbling fucking chuckle fuck McShit fuck who can't even complete a sentence, and he's gonna think he's going to beat the most powerful right-wing president that we've probably ever had in this country? Like, no way, dude. Like, are you kidding me? And the polls are looking terrible. I'm going to do another video after this one. So, again, subscribe to the channel. Check out the next video. Above it all, 335. I'm going to do a video after this one analyzing a new poll that came out that was who do you trust more on the economy, Biden or Trump, with various, like not just the economy, but like on other stuff. So like various different things. Who do you trust more? And Trump, Donald Trump, the person who at this point is responsible for a 9/11 every single day in this country and death-wise, that guy is more trusted by a really large margin than Joe Biden. Oops. We could have had Bernie Sanders, but no. Barack Obama behind the scenes phoning up Pete Buttigieg. Remember the plan. You were a sleeper cell, and now I'm going to activate you. Remember the plan, Amy Klobuchar. This was the plan. It's like, okay, Barack Obama left us with Biden. They fucked Bernie over. They colluded to create a fake fucking primary process. They've rigged the primary in a lot of ways, forcing the vote to go through during a pandemic in several states, all so that you and your family can't have health care. During a pandemic, which they knew about going into this. They knew, okay, Bernie, good chance of beating Donald Trump. A pandemic's approaching. That's only going to make his platform more popular. But no. Nope. Anything. 20, 30 million people or so have lost their jobs and lost their insurance in the last month or so. Anything to keep them from having health care. That's what Barack Obama's main goal was. That's why when he had the numbers, when he had the seats in Congress, he didn't do a Medicare for All plan. He didn't even do a public option. Why? Because the main goal of neoliberalism is to kill people, but slowly. The goal of right-wing neoconservatism is to kill people quickly. The goal of neoliberalism is to string them out, string them along, take as many resources as you can from them. Just a few more months of hard, back-breaking labor until they, get a cancer diagnosis and then can't pay for it and die. Anything to keep the machine churning. And that's Barack Obama's legacy, doing everything in his power to make sure that you and your family don't have health care during a pandemic. And they knew Trump wouldn't do anything. They knew it. They knew that this was going to be a disaster. But we had a chance. Bernie Sanders was our chance. And now, this country, we're done. Like, as far as, like people keep talking about a second wave. I don't think there's going to be a second wave, because I don't think there's going to be an end to the first wave. I think if heat does kill the virus in any sort of actual substantive fashion, which people love to postulate, it's not going to do anything by the time fall happens. We are in a complete, absolute, utter disaster. And this was all, in a way, Barack Obama's doing, because Barack Obama gave us Donald Trump. If Barack Obama wasn't such a shitty candidate, someone like Donald Trump wouldn't have been able to win. And then, what did Barack Obama do after his presidency? After being in the shadows for months and months and months, called up Pete Buttigieg, told Amy Klobuchar, you gotta drop out. Biden's our guy. We can't let Bernie win. He's gonna take the health insurance industry away. What about our paychecks? Anything to keep you and your family starving and unmedicated. That is the goal of neoliberalism, and don't you dare for a second think that that makes Trump any better. Again, neoconservatism, kill as many people as fast as possible. We're going through a great extinction, a culling, if you will, in this country. And the main people that are dying, black and brown people, poor people, and it's like that on purpose. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and also, we're fucked.